Welcome back everybody to Boats vs. Haulover, where me and the machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet in Miami, Florida. I'm your host Broncos Guru in collaboration with our boy Wavy Boats, and it's another Wavy Guru production back down here at the inlet. And typically we have an opening clip and we'll go into our 5-round competition immediately following that, but I'm watching the way this guy's bilge pump's flowing and everything going on here, and we're going to let these guys be our first contestant instead of having it just be the opening clip. It's kind of a rough day here at Haulover, and of course these guys have chosen the slow roll approach, but that's because the vessel they're in is a little bit small to be out there handling the conditions they're doing. But they're methodically picking their way through Haulover, and it kind of looks like they're going to be okay. Not really seeing anything that leads me to believe they've stuffed the bow. It looks like they do have a hatch that's broken open in the front when I just saw them plow over that last wave, but overall, I mean, I hate to give them a win for this one, but I don't see any way I can give them a loss either, so I guess the boats are going to take the first round. Our second round contestant is going to show us what it's like when Haulover decides it's going to go off on the authorities, and my man here absolutely stuffs the snot out of the bow of this vessel as he's trying to enter Haulover. Haulover shows here it doesn't discriminate against anybody. It doesn't matter if you're just a regular pleasure boater or you're one of Miami-Dade's finest. Haulover Inlet will keep you on your toes either way. Here our captain's going to come in and push his way through the rest of the inlet, but it doesn't matter. The damage is done. Haulover easily takes a win here in the second round, which will even our score back up at 1 apiece here as we go into the third round. I see this question in the comments quite frequently. Is there an easy way to attack Haulover? What's the best plan to get yourself through Haulover? Well, the easy button basically is this. Go ahead and buy yourself a big boat with quads on the back. You're going to have a much easier time coming through Haulover Inlet than our first contestant did in the little 20-foot boat they were in. But not all of us can afford that, and that's why we have such a great time as we watch these boats come through the inlet, because there's a little bit of something for everybody. But here we're going to see this Invincibles making its way through the inlet. It's a rough day. They've got tons of spray, but they're not going to have any issues, and they're going to take a win for the boats here in the third round. Our contestant in the fourth round is going to show us what it's like when you decide you're going to head out through Haulover Inlet for a nice day of fishing with some friends. Here we're going to see this crew's decided they're going to head out of Haulover, grab some fishing poles, and go have a good day trying to catch some fish. But you know what? Haulover sometimes has other thoughts in mind. Here we're going to see this pro line starting to slow roll its way out of Haulover Inlet, and I'm sure this crew's starting to second guess their decision on coming out to go fishing today. I'm sure they looked at the weather forecast and said, hey, you know what? It looks fine. We can handle this. But kind of like that Twisted Tea guy, Haulover Inlet sometimes just has another idea. When you think you're going to go out fishing, it's going to stop you in your tracks, kind of like this crew has happened here. Haulover Inlet takes that can of Twisted Tea and smacks them right in the face with it. Here we're going to see the slow-mo replay. I mean, they just absolutely stuffed the bow on this one as well, and this one's not going to last long. These guys are going to go ahead and do that infamous Haulover U-turn right here, but here's my favorite part. His buddy's like, bro, the entrance is right there. We're almost there. But Cap's like, nah, not today. We're heading back to the sandbar. And that'll leave Haulover Inlet taking the fourth round, and that'll take us to a 2-2 tie as we head into the fifth and final round, where I always question this sometimes. Is it really worth it? What makes it worth it to go out of Haulover on a rough day? Kind of like this crew's experiencing as well. Here we're going to see they're starting to push their way out of Haulover Inlet, but these guys don't have any fishing poles. I just don't know where they're going and what made them think, hey, you know what, let's go hit Haulover up today, because this is a pretty rough ride. Now, this crew here hasn't stuffed the bow or done anything crazy yet, but still, Haulover's giving them an absolute pounding as they roll out of the inlet. These really are the ones that confuse me the most. At least when I see a fishing vessel coming out with fishing poles, I know they're probably going out trying to catch some fish, but this crew here has no real rhyme or reason why they're going out of the inlet, and why would anybody just want to walk into a butt kicking? But I guess these guys want to do it. I'm kind of torn here. They don't do anything crazy, but Haulover really does give them a tail licking, and you know what? I'm going to go ahead and give Haulover the win in this round, and that's going to give Haulover the win this episode. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Boats vs. Haulover. If you did, please check out our other content. We have Wavy Boats, who gets us all these great images down at Haulover Inlet. My channel, Broncos Guru, we do some great comedy boating videos over there as well. And of course, we've got the Miami Boat Ramps channel that focuses on all the hilarity that happens at the boat ramps in South Florida. And if you haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.